Okay, I've started this recording off before while Alice was still booting up and everything because actually we were doing another recording for day 6 and I had everything on my computer crash. I had
If I
my recorder that I'm using to record this, the screen capture program, and Alice crash. Skype give me a warning and just nothing respond. Now, this is day 6. I've done 5 other recordings with Alice and this program. All of them work fine. Skype with a screen share is always going. I've even recorded our webcams and Alice and Skype at the same time and had no problems.
and just for the record, the computer he's got plenty of giddy up.
Yeah, this computer, it don't have no problems. No problems with that. Alice did crash one other time, but my recording programs and everything kept going fine. So that was unusual. I do have an EMF detector here with me, and it is still going fine. It said there was no spikes, no. But I'm going to be a little bit honest with you all. I think my EMF detector is a little on the less than sensitive side. You have to be pretty much right on a field in order to get it to break, or something has to hit it. So it didn't have anything going through though. It's just interesting that we get a response. So give it a second here. 3. 3 what?
Oh, 3 programs.
Well, yeah. Did you affect the 3 programs? I didn't intend to do an EVP session today. I intended to talk about some other stuff that's been going on with it. But
Given what just
given the
happened,
circumstances, I think we should do one. And oddly enough, I had three programs affected, which I also had Audacity running, and I have my Firefox up and going. Those 2 were not. So out of 5 programs that I was running, 3 were affected. That actually, that could be the first direct response I've ever gotten from Alice. I mean, really, you're going to come up with 3? Fast. Okay, and we're back to jumbled.
yeah,
As soon as this program starts looking like it's actually got something and there's actually something to it and something behind it and I get like excited and start doing something, then it hits me with some crazy. You know,
yeah.
it's like as soon as we want to start calling bullshit on this program, as soon as we want to say, hey, it's no good, it starts giving something. But then it goes right back to nothing. I mean, we got an interesting response with 3. That was interesting because of the fact that there was 3 programs affected in on my computer. That's
But then
that.
she goes back to wearing a tinfoil hat.
Yeah. If you can affect a computer, touch the little black box beside me. And go for it here. Can you tell me your name? And okay.
Vicar.
Vicar.
A vicar's like a priest. It's an English word, like a vicar.
Yeah.
Like
Well, that's not all that surprising. This is an English program,
yeah,
and it is
that's
actually
true.
from England. But something that's actually something else that I've been wondering about with this program. And
The words
maybe,
are spelled. The words are spelled different.
oh no, this is just off of my location in this program, and it's something that maybe next week start running it on your end and seeing what we get and seeing how
Okay.
they affect from there, because the older generation here, and I'm talking like the elderly that are here,
Yeah.
a lot of them English wasn't their first language. I know a lot of people that talk about their grandparents.
Probably French.
No, they had their own. They spoke Haisla.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. You're right. It's because it's native First Nations. They would speak.
Yeah, they a lot. I mean, they learned English. They knew English, but English was not their first language.
Is Hyasla still spoken over much?
I think if you go to, I think if I remember right, there's only like 8 true native speakers left.
Oh, please tell me someone's recording it.
Well, they're learning. Those are excuse me, fluent native speakers. These are the ones that are the last of the generation left that Haisla was their first language.
Because I know the Lakota are having the same problem. Um, they've actually got books and stuff so that the children can learn their own language because it's lost. The older generations are dying out, and no one knows fluent enough in Lakota to teach it.
Oh,
They're trying to get it reintroduced so that they can teach to the new generations of people.
there are people here that speak it fluently enough to teach it.
Well, I hope they write it down because they really should. I hate to see native languages become lost because there's a lot of them that are. A lot of the tribes that were are gone.
Me and a
They,
couple of people here a while back were actually talking about trying to make a Rosetta Stone type program to teach it. I
I'd
was
buy
going to
one.
write the program.
I'd buy one. I'd love to learn it just for my own self.
I don't remember. I think the man that was kind of spearheading the campaign trying to get it done, I think he passed away though. We kind of
That's a
all
shame.
lost touch. Oh, I mean, as much as you can lose touch here. I mean,
Yeah,
it was just nothing moved forward on it, and we all had other things going on at the time, and it's not like I don't know where they lived and they don't know where I live and they don't know my phone number and I, that kind of thing.
yeah. The village ain't that big of a
Yeah,
place.
I ran into the one of the guys that was doing it. I was talking to him last week, so yeah, it's not like we lost touch. It's just that, like I said, other stuff started happening, and I'm pretty sure the main one that was behind it. It basically went like this. It was one of them's idea. He went to the other one to help with funding and access to logs and stuff like that, and then I was going to write the program, and that was just how it was going to be. But it never, like I said, and I think he passed away. It was last year sometime.
It's too bad.
Yeah, but I mean, they still teach it in the schools here and everything like that. They still teach it. It's still going. They're
Well, that's
trying to bring
good.
it back to prominence, but it's still going. But I'm wondering, since this is supposed to recognize word form, South Eternity. So we're at South Eternity now. So we've got
So
three
if Mark,
we got 3 fast priests running just south of Eternity.
so if me and Mark move to Canada, you guys gonna sponsor us?
I don't know. That's a whole other ball game with it. Even with me, it's a pain.
Because if Trump wins, we're gone.
But it's like I said, this program is supposed to run off of recognized words of a predetermined dictionary. Okay, it would. What would happen if someone was speaking a foreign language to it?
I don't know.
What would it come up with?
You got anybody there that can speak enough high so I ask you the question?
No. Okay, I'm going to end up slaughtering this. Youts. Can you answer me?
What'd you ask it?
Hello. Youts.
Youts?
Youts. That's hello.
Did I say it right?
Pretty close. As close as I can.
There's probably what do you call it? Like an accent or something that has to be placed on certain points that I probably wouldn't get.
They do a kind of a throatal sound to it. It's difficult. Actually, I got something I'll send you that you will probably find absolutely fascinating.
I probably would.
Can you tell me what Gunkswa means?
Glunkswa? Sounds almost perverted.
Not quite as much as you think.
Can you see what I'm making?
Well, if you don't mind it being in the recording.
I don't care.
Oh, nice.
It's leather and horsehair and black tourmaline. Tourmaline came from Arizona. Out of Sedona.
Telepathy. It actually came up with telepathy. And I think it crashed again. Yep, it did. Well, now it works again. Sorry, it just kind of crashed on here. Well, it's freezing up again.